Yo, what's good, gang? It's your boy, Jason. Look, we're right here at DuPont Circle. We're gonna be asking these questions, and everything's about to be lit, so tap in with us, yo. So what is the biggest red flags of a guy for you?
No hygiene.
So if you stink, you can't do it.
Fine.
What is the biggest red flag for a female? Check it, a female that always talking about herself and don't give a fuck about what nigga she with, alright? If I'm trying to pull up on a shorty, right? Why she talking about herself? That's a hot take, right? That's a hot take. But look, you telling me, if you link up with a female and she talk about herself more than the conversation, that's a red flag? Yeah, cause look, check me right? Cause why you talking about yourself when I'm trying to talk to you? You feel me? You speaking facts. You speaking facts, my dog.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
You know, like, I was just at the club, you know, when you dance with a short guy, like, you can't really, like, dance with him. I don't know, he just, yeah, you can't really get low, yeah.
What's the biggest red flags in a guy?
For a guy to not have social media.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
For a guy to say he's not emotionally available.
Yes.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
Biggest red flag?
Are you talking to a red flag right now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's the biggest red flags in a guy?
Honestly, so this is weird, but I would say like if you're not a man of God, that's like for me like a red flag. Yeah.
Red flags in a guy.
Not holding the door when I walk through the door.
Not being a gentleman.
Not being a gentleman.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
A guy who cannot communicate. I think for me, like communication is very important. So if a guy cannot communicate effectively, it's a red flag for me.
What's your number one red flag?
When they take too long to answer, because I know you're on your phone.
What's a red flag in a girl?
A red flag? If she got red hair.
Oh
shit! What's good? That's not the red I'm talking about. It's a specific red. It's like that hot red, like, you know, like the bright red.
But this is dark red.
No, you good. You good. What's a red flag in a girl? Her feet stink.
A red flag for real? A red flag for real? I ain't gonna lie for real. If you give her the opportunity to tell the truth and she lie, red flag.
You heard it from the best. That's a red fucking flag.
What's red flags in a female for you, man?
They talk about their ex if they just have hella dudes around them, bro.
Hella dudes, like they're talking to hella dudes?
Yeah.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
Dishonesty, bullshitting, and drugs.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
If he's short, can't be the same height as me.
So you don't fuck with short kings?
Fuck no.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
When he got a female best friend. He got a baby mama.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
Insecurity. So like I'm 6 feet tall and I don't mind dating a shorter man, but if you're not comfortable in who you are and like your height, that's my biggest red flag.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
Hygiene, mama's boy for sure. Can't fuck with a mama's boy. Another red flag, follows too many bitches. Like, I don't know, too friendly.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
He doesn't like Fercho.
If he doesn't like Bad Bunny. If he has dirt underneath his fingernails, red flag.
What are your red flags in a guy?
Red flags is nonchalant, baby mother, and someone that just not interested.
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
He just recently divorced. He has children under 3.
Why under 3? Why is it so specific?
Because he can still fuck with the baby mom. I feel like 3 is like that cutoff where like you know that you done with that baby mom. You know that you done.
Damn, is that facts? Y'all put in the comments if that's facts.
What is your number one red flag in a guy?
Poor communication.
Poor communication?
What are your biggest red flags in a guy?
When a nigga is a Mr. Instagram.
I don't want no Instagram baddie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Instagram baddie?
No Instagram baddie, it's not given.
What is y'all's biggest red flags when it comes to a female when you speaking to them, bro?
And they always need money. Soon as you get with them, they be needing they rent paid and they electric paid and shit.
Like, damn.
So they always need money, huh?
See, bitches look at you like you playing a role of they father and shit. Like that's why when you hit them, they call you daddy and shit. Like,
hey, my man might be speaking facts, dog.
Bitches want a nigga that can provide for them and shit. Like you, they father, so like they really look for
I
a
need
nigga
you
that
to
can
be
provide.
okay when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying?
You telling me a female needs to at least provide for herself? What if a female has too many bodies?
I mean, if you got too many bodies, I'ma just deal with you as a nigga that just wanna fuck. Like, if you got a couple bodies, and sure, I'll probably wipe you up. But you got too many bodies, and I'ma deal with you as a nigga that just hit.
What if she got 50 bodies?
I'ma just fuck her.
All right, what about 10?
10 is cool.
10 is cool?
10 to 15 is cool. I understand that's what it is. 10 to 15 all right.
All right, cool.
But 50 is crazy.
50 is kind of wild. What is y'all's red flags in a female when y'all talking to them?
If she can't cook, there's no way in 2023
you a grown-ass woman that can't cook.
A motherfucker that always love going to the club.
If she ain't ready to go outside like I am right now, she ain't come with me, we ain't going outside.
Then it's done. It's done. It's done. She asked, "What's your sign on the first date?"
Bad head. What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
Not having a job.
The mommy boys.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
Men are a red flag in general.
What's your biggest red flags in a guy?
Whenever they are on tippy toes, whenever they reach the top shelf.
If there are musicians, that's a red flag.